Good evening, everyone. This is Pradeep, Ambassador of Change from GETI, the Global Education and Training Institute from Lucknow. And right now, you're on our disruptive education platform provided to us by our mentor, Dr. Sunita Gandhi. And on this platform, we have met with and interacted with more than 1,600 educators from India and all over the world. And this evening, we have for you Ms. Neeta Bhati. She's a TGT Science in the Delhi World Public School in Ajmer in Rajasthan. And she has 8 years of experience. And earlier, before teaching, she was in the HDFC Bank and wanted to continue with that, but then became a teacher and seems to be enjoying it. She's done an MBA and MSc in organic chemistry. She's also done a B.Ed, and she also teaches poor students and provides them with their books and the wherewithal required for their studies, and is really feeling great about being a teacher. So, thank you, ma'am. Good evening for being with us. Welcome. And she will be
Good evening.
speaking to us today on the ever changing educational scenario. So, thank you, ma'am, and over to you.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Hello. Um, Good evening, and I hope you all are doing well. And I'm really, really very happy to be a part of GETI. And it's really it's a very good platform that is related to the education. And as we know that education is the most powerful weapon for changing the world. And these beautiful words said by Nelson Mandela. So I hope all of you are agree with this, that education is really a most powerful weapon that we can change the whole world. So it's really a prestigious platform, and I'm really feeling very well. I mean, very good that I am a part of KT. All right, so I'm going to speak on ever-changing education scenarios that we are using nowadays, because change is it's really really important, because change in a positive way, it is good. And in education we are using a lot of technologies that empowering the education and the teaching methodologies. I hope you will definitely going to enjoy it. So here I'm going to discuss some technologies that we are using and that changing the education scenario and the whole pattern of the teaching. So here I'm going to speak on some trending technologies that really making, what should I say, that making our education a powerful weapon. So let's talk about some teaching methodologies, right? So we are using a lot of teaching technologies like master classes, and we have augmented realities, and we have ERP solutions. All right. So here, these are some technologies that we are going to discuss today. So as I told you, we have a lot of technologies like augmented realities, data analysis, artificial intelligence, machine learning, Internet of Things, cloud computing, automation, and ERP solutions for the schools, and digital master classes and payment gateways. So I'm not going to speak a lot of on these technologies because they are world, they everyone knows about it. Only I would like to put some light on augmented reality, which is a very powerful and very good platform by which we can make our students the teaching pattern we can make, and we can bring some interest in the young minds. So in augmented reality, usually we use this platform to give them a real life experience, that they will just see that how the thing is going on, and we can explain the processes that might be difficult for them. But yes, with the help of augmented reality, we can make it very very easy for them, and I'm pretty sure that they will definitely get indulge themselves to they are going to love that. All right, so this is the augmented reality. It is an enhanced version of the real physical world that is achieved through the use of digital visual elements, sound, and other sensory stimuli, and delivered via technology. So I'm not going to speak more about it, augmented reality, because yes, it is a well-known technology that we are using right now. Not right now. In the coming years, we are going to use it, and most probably, most of the people, most of the teachers use this technology now. All right. Now the next one is the ERP solutions. ERP solutions, this is really a very good platform that not only beneficial for the teachers, but for the students and even for the parents. So ERP, it is related to not with the academics, but also with the administration. So educational ERP software is a web-based integrated software for educational institutes, schools, and the colleges. ERP stands for the Enterprise Resource Planning. ERP software is business platform performance software that helps the business in streamlining all the operations and activities in the field of education. ERP software is the perfect digital solution for the education institutes managing staff. As I told you, not only it is good for academics, but also for managing the staffs, information, fee accounts, web portals, so many things it can be done by this ERP solutions. Now we have artificial intelligence. We are thinking that now the robots and the artificial intelligence will and take place the human being, but I don't think so. Do you think so? Artificial intelligence, yes, it is a part of our life, and now it is getting involved in all the fields of our life, like medical. Recently one robot operated a man, I guess, right? So artificial intelligence, it is a good it is a good technology that can enhance the pattern, or that can enhance a teaching methodology. So meaningful, what is artificial intelligence? It is well known to everyone. So meaningful and immediate feedback for the students. Some students may be shy, right? Where we can use it, right? So there are, in education there are very so many loopholes that we need to cover, right? Although we are less with a lot of technologies, but the students, but the if we look at the from their perspective, it is really difficult, because we need to remove conventional teaching methodologies if we want to improve the education pattern. So meaningful and immediate feedback to the students. Some students may be shy and about taking risk of receiving critical note feedback in the classroom, but with artificial intelligence, student can feel comfortable to make the mistakes are necessary for learning and receive the feedback they need for the improvement. Yes, that's what this that's what it is, very very we can say effective, and we should implement that. Yes, personalization, yes, it can be overwhelmingly difficult for one teacher to figure out how to meet the needs of the student. We teachers are also human beings, right? Sometimes we can commit mistakes, yes, but if we have a lot of tools and the technology, so we can improve ourselves, and we can give 100% in the field of education. So AI system easily adapt to each student's individual learning needs and can target instruction based on their strengths and weakness. All right, so let's move on to the next, that is gamification. Games. Yes, nowadays game is spreading just like a blood in a body. Each and every I can see that there are so many students, they don't want to study, but yes, if we provide them the teaching environment in the form of games, so might be they will take a lot of interest in studies. And nowadays there are so many apps and so many platforms that they are providing, and they are preparing the students for the better performance in the form of games, right? So games, it is really spreading like air everywhere, right? So the app based learning gamification, it is a really a good we can say it will be a good tool to to improve or to bring the to inculcate the interest in the among the students, right? So the goal is to maximize enjoyment and engagement by capturing the interest of learners and inspiring them to continue learning. Generally, game based learning is designed to balance subject matter. Yes, in the gamification, the companies, they are usually taking care of the curriculum and the syllabus also, and that, and in a way, they design that app in a such a way that we can cover all the topics, and it should be meaningful, it should suffice the purpose of education. Yes, more recently, educational games have been developed for higher education, higher students also, those who are in senior secondary and secondary. The combining real world case studies in a virtual environment for students to have a consistent 24/7 educational virtual experience. So it's going to be a really great fun. Now the next one is the cloud computing. Cloud computing is what, it is also a good, I can say, the tool which is used to enhance and enhance the teaching experience. Cloud computing in education helps students, teachers, and the administrators alike. Cloud computing allows students access to homework wherever there is an internet connection, so teachers to instantly upload learning materials and administrators to easily collaborate with one another and save money on data storage. Cloud computing fosters opportunities for change for all users. Teachers can connect their students to multiple programs and applications, allowing students to be innovative in their presentation of mystery of standards. All right. So cloud computing allows students access to the homework wherever they are wherever they have the internet connection, and they can submit their homework also. So it's going to be a it's going to be a great technology. Automation, yes, automation, that is automated education system pave the way of the elimination of the paperwork. Yes, we should, if we are providing education, so we should take care of our nature also. We should reduce the paperwork, because we know that now we are facing a lot of crises related to the environmental change, so we need to take care of that also. So we need to reduce the paperwork, and automation can be a platform through which we can reduce the paperwork. So elimination of the paperwork and manual processes with the help of software for admission procedures, arranging meetings, monitoring attendance, evaluating assignments and the grades, and managing finance. It can be considered for conducting audits in the field of education also, because audit is really really very necessary, especially in the government fields, right? What I feel like, it should be audited on a frequent basis, regular basis, because auditing is very very important in the field of education. We can easily track the attendance of the students and make sure the availability of the students on regular basis. All right. So that is all about the technologies that we need to use now. What are the challenges ahead? Yes, nowadays our life is become very easy, but we have challenges too. Let's talk about some challenges, that what are the challenges we are facing nowadays. So that is budget limitations, that is very very important. If we are developing country, that we know. So there are, so there is a very less although we are covering, and we are we are scoping with the illiteracy, but still we need to work on that. So government needs to raise the budget so that we can increase the literacy rate. All right, there are so many instances or in the villages, there are still the condition of the people, this is not very up to the mark. So budget limitations, the greatest factor limiting the efforts of the teachers and administrators to provide education technology to the students. So budget cut and the limitations are a major hurdle that proponents in the field of education. The next one is that is lack of professional training. Although we are and during the COVID time, we were moving, we were stepping in the classes, and we were teaching the students in a conventional methods. But still, these 2 years really very hard for each one of us. So during these days, actually, we have learned a lot of things, that how, from board to suddenly we have the teaching pattern has changed, and we are writing on the computer screen and laptop screen. And suddenly, at initially it was very really very difficult for each one of us, that how to cope up with this problem. But yet we are human being, and we are adapted to we are adapted in a great extent to during the changes, right? So the lack of professional training, new and advanced education technologies, I've told you this, they, where we are using a lot of technologies, but these technology needs to be given to the other people, and then the people needs to be trained. So teachers need to be able to know not only how to get the most out of each new tool and themselves, but also how to train their students in its use. That is poor network infrastructure. A strong network infrastructure requires fast and high quality Wi Fi, as data privacy and security, access to the digital resources, and much more. Resistance to change. Yes, this is the human tendency, that suddenly if something happens in our day to day life, and we are moving on a same track, and suddenly some hurdles and some changes occur in our life, so we resist to change, right? So we need to change our mindset that I we need to change our mindset that yes, these changes are for our betterment. So many teachers have demonstrated resistance to change and unwillingness to adopt the educational technologies. However, studies have shown that this resistance is not only because teachers dislike technology, rather, it's partly because teachers view learning a new teaching tool as a risky approach for which they are not adequately trained. So that is a fear amongst the teachers, that's why they are not they are not ready to adapt with this change. Now, the caste reservation and the paid seat, that I really don't like. We need to change our reservation processes, because each one of us are equal, and each one of us should get the equal opportunities. So why this caste system? Why this reservation system? All right, and we need to change the outdated syllabus also. Now we need to include in our syllabus that there are so many things that we need to include, so that we can change the mindset of the students, because our students are they are the future for the next generation. So there are so many ill thinking amongst us that need to be eradicated from each one of us. So that is very very important to think positively, and to think we need to inculcate, we need to sow a good thinking in the mind of their our students. And that can be done only by us, because we are teachers. And I hope, yes, so outdated syllabus, yes, I hope that we will definitely do that in a positive way. So there is an urgent requirement to modify the present system of higher education in the country. We are required to ensure the quality in education as well as quantity. Students are acquiring knowledge from outdated syllabi, and lots of technological and scientific advancements are taking place in India. So, enhance the course are graduate and the postgraduate and need to be updated as per modern and the technological development. So, yes, now thanks a lot, viewers, and I really happy to be a part of GETI, and thanks a lot to hear me. And I really, I hope that you like whatever I've spoke just now. So thank you so much. I hope, yeah.
Thank you, ma'am, for that. Good evening, everybody, and for that talk on ever-changing education scenario. Uh, what do you think, besides of what you said about the immediate future of the changing scenario? What do you expect, in the later future, the further future, with the coming in of 5G, etc., etc.? What is there something that you expect there also?
Yes. Yeah, we need to it's really very important to inculcate all these technologies in our in the teaching pattern, because these technologies not only give us a broad spectrum of the technologies, but still they are very important to change the mindset of the students. So they are very important. We should involve them in our teaching patterns.
Do you think that you will ever be replaced by a Robot?
I don't think so, because it's a machine, and machine cannot think, cannot uh, you know uh, uh, you know reproduce, or we can say that the machine cannot build the emotions that we have. As a teacher, we need to connect with the students, and I don't think robot can connect with the students.
Okay. You hope it can't connect with the students.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, and good evening. Thank you, ma'am, for that talk on the
Thank you so
ever-changing
much.
educational scenario, and see you again soon. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot.